on this episode of Turnstile. It's the Flower and Garden Festival, and we've adopted a new friend. Alright, it is once again time for the Epcot International Flower and Garden Festival. This is 2019, and what a year we have planned this year. Tons of things to see. Let's start the lowdown. What are some of the things we got to do today?
Oh, we've got to find as many topiaries as we can.
As many topiaries as possible. Number 2, get our pass holder magnet.
That's right.
What else?
Oh, orange bird.
Get the orange bird slush. Can't forget about that. Go see COCO.
That's right.
There's an all-new COCO experience at Mexico. Try a new meat pie.
What?
A meat pie. There's a
Okay.
new meat pie today here in the Great Britain Pavilion. There is so much to see this time around. Plus, in addition to that, I'm told that our good friend Wreck-It Ralph has moved to an all-new location. So why don't we check that out first? You want to check that one out first?
Yes.
All right, let's go see Wreck-It Ralph. Now, you and I saw Wreck-It Ralph and Vanellope just a little while ago. We saw the character experience, and it was cool then. But I've heard that it's even cooler now. And fans of Disney, fans of the old school Imagination ride, are really excited because the link, which is the entrance in which Vanellope and Wreck-It Ralph actually greet their guests, is reminding a lot of people of the old school Rainbow Corridor. Now, I don't think it's the same thing by any means, but fans are loving that it feels like a nod to the Rainbow Corridor that was once accessible here at the Imagination Pavilion.
We should check it out.
And I heard the home of the characters are pretty cool too. I heard they have a really nice looking environment, so let's go check it out. So one of the first really interesting things that has kind of caught our attention here in Future World during the Flower and Garden Festival is this sculpture of 2 penguins. It's like a mama penguin and a baby penguin.
Right, and it's not a flower sculpture at all.
No, it's actually a sculpture that's made entirely of trash and discarded items that have washed up on shore. And they put it together and it looks like this really impressive sculpture
It's really impactful, the
Right.
message that it's sending, and if you look closely at it, you can see things like shoes and tires and plastic
That's right.
utensils, sunglasses, I saw all kinds of things.
And it does exactly what it's supposed to do. People see it from far away and they're like, wow, that's a really impressive, because it does, it looks like a really impressive
Really
sculpture.
beautiful, and then
It's
you
really
read
beautiful.
the story and you're like, oh, that is really sad that
Read
we're
it,
polluting the
and then you
oceans
start looking
like this.
closer. You're looking closer at what it's made of, the medium, which is trash, and it takes on a whole new meaning. Very, very cool thing you want to check out if you're here for the Flower and Garden Festival. Over here in Future World, right by the land, right in front of the land and the seas, which is a great place to put it because it's really, that's what the message is all about. All right, onward and upward, let's check out some more stuff. There it is. Not a hard wait at all. What is going to be a longer wait?
Orange bird.
How long have you been waiting?
Just a couple minutes actually. It's moving pretty quickly.
All right, so you can see that Marcy is already enjoying her orange bird. It's a orange cream slushie, which we'll talk about in just a moment. But I really wanted to first talk about this dessert that you just ordered. It is a citrus shortcake. So it's a take on the idea of a strawberry shortcake, but this time it's all about Florida's fruit, the state fruit, the orange and all that citrus, lemon curd in there, citrus crumble, and apple cider sorbet. So there's a lot of stuff going on here, not just citrus. And you were giving it a go. You're pretty loyal to strawberry shortcake, so I'm interested to see what she thinks about this.
This is very good. It's really refreshing. The orange bird slush is a must. So if you're in line anyways, you may as well just grab yourself a little cake.
It's very strong lemony taste, much more strong than I think the orange is in here. So if you love lemon, in terms of shortcake, the fluffiest cake I can imagine. It's good, right?
Right, filled with this really yummy cream. So this is the orange cream slushie inside a very cute little orange bird sipper. Isn't he adorable? And all I can say is it's like drinking a creamsicle. It's like part milkshake, part slushy, orangey. Kind of perfect, actually.
So this is something that people are all abuzz about, is the fact that they are now serving something brand new at the fish and chip shop, the Yorkshire Fish and Chips in UK, which is really only known for having fish and chips. And we certainly got some chips going on here, which I'm excited for. Some of the best french fries you'll get on Disney grounds. But they are now serving meat pies, traditional English meat pies. So this is chicken and mushrooms, and I'm gonna give it a go, tell you what it's like. Marcy's not a huge fan of mushrooms, but you gonna try it? Cool. First off, the pastry itself is so flaky and so perfect.
He's right. That crust is perfect. It's very good.
Definitely you can taste the mushrooms, but it's not overbearing, so I think you might like this. So I did want to make mention, I did say that there wasn't like an overbearing amount of meat and mushrooms. However, I did point out to Marcy that as soon as you made it down to the bottom half, it does have a tendency to sink. The chicken and the mushrooms have a tendency to sink in there, and it became a meat and mushroom extravaganza on that second part. Just crazy, but still delicious. So if I ever were to get it again, I would probably let Marcy eat the first half, and then I'd go to town on the second half. And I do think, and you let me know what you think about this, Marcy, I think you could see some converts, some people who would go there for their fish and chips. I think you might have a couple of converts that will try this meat pie instead. Thoughts?
Something different, right?
All right, let's check out what's going on in the World Showcase. Got there?
So these are ears we got for the Flower and Garden Festival, and they have a little bit of a citrus take on these as well. Let's see what else they got. These are always pretty popular, the salt and pepper shakers for Flower and Garden Festival. Never enough cups.
All right, so one last stop for today. We want to make sure that we check out this new COCO experience that is here in the Mexico Pavilion in the World Showcase at Epcot. And people are really excited about this because they already had components of it in Disneyland, specifically, I'm told that the puppeteering, the puppetry has come here as well. So I'm excited to see what they have in store. I've already been kind of peeking around Mexico, getting in the mood, checking out some of the Day of the Dead merchandise. So I think I'm ready for this. I'm very excited to see something new in the Mexico Pavilion.
Yo te cantaré soñando en regresar. Recuérdame, aunque tengo que emigrar, recuérdame. Si mi guitarra viene llorar, ella con su triste canto te acompañará hasta que en mi brazo tú estés. Everyone, remember. Say, hola, Miguel.
Hola, Miguel.
Now, Miguelito, you've come a long way, all the way from Santa Cecilia. Would you please join us in one last song? How about joining us? You want to hear him sing? Play. Miguelito, play a song with us. Señoras y señores, buenas tardes, buenas noches, buenas tardes, buenas noches, señoritas y señores. Esta noche estar aquí es mi pasión, qué alegría, pues la música es mi lengua y el mundo es mi familia. Compartir la historia de Miguel. Miguelito, bravo! Thank you for joining us, and thank you for letting us share Miguel's story and celebrate the everlasting bonds of family and love. On behalf of Miguelito, our dancers, and Mariachi Cobre, we hope you and your family continue that celebration wherever the music takes you. And the world, and the familia.
So I'd say we had another successful day here at Epcot.
What was your favorite thing?
Oh gosh, you know what? I really like COCO, but my mind was blown by the meat pie. I actually really enjoyed the meat pie. So no surprise,
Food related.
Food related. What was your favorite part?
Oh, I really enjoyed the Topiaries, and I was completely surprised because I didn't know that Miss Piggy and Kermit were here.
Yes, so out of all the Topiaries, we saw Bo Peep and Toy Story. We saw some classic Mickey, Minnie all around, Goofy, Pluto. So many cool topiaries. What would you say was your favorite?
Oh, I just said it, the Muppets. I was surprised to see them.
Yeah,
I love them.
Kermit and Miss Piggy. Kermit riding a bike. Miss Piggy in France, by the way. In France. I didn't predict it. I would have predicted for Kermit and Piggy, I would have predicted either America Pavilion or the UK. But France, she does refer to herself as moi. I can see where Miss Piggy fits in France. And I should say that in his basket, Kermit did have some French bread. So this is our list for this year for the Epcot International Flower and Garden Festival. If you're out here, try a meat pie, check out Miguel, get a orange cream slushie, go see Kermit and Miss Piggy, do it all, and have a good time.
And if you enjoyed checking out our trip to Epcot, don't forget to click that like button. And if you want to see more videos like this, make sure you subscribe to Retro Spectrum.